This Saturday of college football rolls on with a mid-afternoon feast. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Sacramento State Hornets The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And here's the return. Couldn't find room for the big play. It'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure. And because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Coleman open on the right. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Right back to him on the ground. Makes it past the marker. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Complete to the right. The ball is down at the After that grab. Now, you might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Got his man on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And here comes the punt team. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
Spins away from the defender. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Runs through the tackle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Making side adjustments here. They'll move the wide receiver. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Sparks. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sparks. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Motion from the back. He's there to make the stop.
Great job by the... Firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the catch. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Booster. Let it go.
Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, with this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock. These guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Man, you feel pretty good about a quarterback sneak most of the time. Such a short yardage play. I just got to find a little crease and get through it. But this defense was more than ready for it. Built that wall up front. Nowhere to go. No push. Big stop by the D.
Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Wants to throw on third. Here's the pressure. And down he goes.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And there he goes. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Running inside, it's Jenkins. Picks up the first down. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And now they'll try it again after the inexplicable delay of game penalty. Second and goal again. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Looking to get it in. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's third and goal. Got his man out of the backfield. Could not make his way to the corner.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. Third down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs up. Play aggressive. Try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws, those easy routes. Did a really good job and made the tackle, forcing the fourth down.
Snap in the shotgun. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And he never had a chance.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Using his legs, it's Curtis. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He'll field the punt and take it back. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it.
Whoa, 22. Sweep. Rock. Go.
Jackson gonna throw it. He fires a bullet to the right. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He fires one deep over the middle. Goes high to pull it in. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Virginia Tech, taking on the number 16 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Not much went right in the first half, hoping for better things as they start this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and we've got to put that first half behind us. This offense has proven they're better than 3 points in a first half. Now,
oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. That's the sophomore safety that the trainers are taking a look at. We'll let you know how he's doing as soon as we find out. Great place to start for this offense. The run inside. It's Curtis. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Right down the boulevard, it's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can go.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Jackson will throw. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
ooh, and they almost had another one. And this defense is dialed in, man. The interception on the last possession, almost another one there. They've got a really good read on this passing game.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Running inside, it's Jenkins. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Secures it, and he loses the football. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
Snags it, and he's open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on first down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A little release to the back. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. They're now up 9-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Jackson gonna throw it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Going for the big play. Another incompletion on third down. And here comes the punt team. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. On the ground, it's Curtis. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Over the middle, complete to Coleman.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick six. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
That's reeled in. It's Moses. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to throw it again. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, but how about saving your best for when it matters most late in the ball game? Biggest run of the day in a big moment.
Tight end now in motion. Got it. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on third and goal? Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. So the defense has kept them in it. The offense hasn't done anything, but there's still time if they get going now. Jackson will throw. Got a man. It's Burgess.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs, and that's a nice job.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick six right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Finds his man. It's Burgess. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the catch.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The run inside. It's Curtis. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. There's some room. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
Breaks into the open. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got enough space. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And the pummeling has started.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be. And they've looked explosive today.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Jackson gonna throw it. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a...
Going over the top. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations. With this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Snags it, and there's running room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up. I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. From the red zone, looking for a man. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Quarterback may change this route.
Sweep, sweep. Rock, rock, rock. Go, go.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. Got his man on the right. It's Pater late in the game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And that's a first down.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positive.